Okay, so I want to get started on part two of this week's lecture, which deals with consumer theory. And basically, the overarching point is, depending on your utility and what something might cost you, there's a more or less rational. There are more or less rational ways to consume. So we're going to try to kind of break down what it means to be a kind of a rational consumer. And of course, in the real world, there's no such thing as like a perfectly rational consumer, but, we're dealing with theory, so we're going to abstract away a little bit from the real world. And, if you want more on where consumers might be irrational, I would suggest looking into behavioral economics, which is a really cool subfield of economics. It's kind of really starting to get its heyday in the last 4 or 5 years, where you've had a few Nobel Prize winners. But anyway, so this deals with kind of the rational consumer, and this will be the underpinning for the demand curve, essentially. So once you have your model for what it means to be rational and what the utility looks like, what their opportunity cost is, what the explicit cost is, you can kind of build from that into a demand curve, get the willingness to pay and that kind of thing. So we're going to really break down from the individual where the demand curve comes from.